What's up, everybody? It's your boy Wingster Redemption. We're back with Painkiller already, and we got our special guest today, Kyle. What's up, player?
Wait a minute.
So I guess you guys like do some sort of show here where you talk to people. I don't know.
Can we mention our real special guest, Onslaught?
Yeah.
What's up, guys? I'm Mike.
You may know him as Onslaught because that's his Xbox Live gamer tag.
Exactly. Yeah. I have. Kyle, when was the last time you were on?
Like 2 weeks ago, like people like give me hate because I'm not on the show, and they act like I'm like just like laying in bed, like not willing to look over and put my headset on. But I'm like out, like last week I was in fucking Cocoa Beach, and like the 2 weeks before I was in I was in Orlando, and then,
there was one time where you were like literally like out of pocket. You were like in the wilderness somewhere.
Yeah.
And
yeah. There was one time I was in like the middle of, I think, New Mexico or something, like out literally 50 miles from civilization.
Dude, the stream has said "fuck Kyle" like 1,000 times already. I've said it twice. Like I don't mean to claim
it. Think
innocence.
That like people who are like new to the show, they're like, "Why does everyone hate him?" It's like an inside joke, like just to say, dude, he'd be like, "Okay, so if you can hear me right now, say fuck Kyle," and
yeah, right.
So it's an inside joke. Well, I know some of you hate me, but
yeah, there are people there who hate all of us, right?
Yeah.
There are some people who think, Kyle, that you are the absolute star of the show, that you bring the funny and that's it. There are other people who love wings, and there are people who feel the complete opposite. And with me, there's the same thing. They're like, Woody, you're not funny. That show would be so much better if you weren't on it. And yeah,
mesh of personalities.
So yeah. To each his own. Fuck Kyle is like just saying like I love you, pretty much.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I take that as love you, Kyle.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
Can I clean your house, Kyle?
Yeah,
Mike,
that's what
I have been asked about your channel literally 100 times, maybe more. Can you tell us the story?
I've been asked.
I hear you.
I got thousands of tweets in like the last 24 hours. So
Talk
honestly, I still don't know what exactly happened. Machinima was able to. My channel's back now. It was gone for, I don't know, a little over 24 hours. The last Road to Commander video that I had posted, it was taken down, and if you went to it, it said it had been taken down for spam and for commercially deceptive content. So I'm not really, I mean, it was just a normal live commentary like I've done hundreds of times, so there wasn't, I don't think
there was no
music
anything on it, there was no you weren't like selling
So-
t-shirts on it that you never intended to ship.
I wasn't promoting anything other than, the next video in the series or the previous video, so I'm guessing it was some type of, spam attack. I have no idea, but Machinima was able to get the channel back, and they're waiting for the report to actually see what happened. But I think I got a strike on the channel. I don't have any strikes now, but it had a strike at the time, so I don't know.
That's weird, right? And the other thing that gets me, like, so a lot of YouTube channels, right? Like, even me, I get, like, as much as you try to run a clean channel, somebody finds some reason to dislike something about you. I have seen so many of your videos, I can't imagine why anyone would target your channel.
I have no idea. And I mean, I've been doing the commentating thing for, and I'm sorry, I'm eating at the moment, and that's rude, but I've been doing the commentating thing for, over a year and a half, and it's amazing. Like, when it first happened, I kind of understood that it wouldn't be like a really quick process to get the channel back. So I was like, okay, I can deal with that. But I mean, I wasn't able to log into YouTube at all. And I mean, it's just like I was so like disconnected from the community that I'm a part of every day. It was really, I mean, it was
I was
hard.
with you when you discovered the
annoying.
problem. Like, someone said they sent you an email, and you're like, this is weird, I can't check my email. And then it was like, oh my god, my channel's down! Like, it's gone! It's over!
At first, it was
He wasn't that high-pitched about it, but go on.
No.
No,
At first,
that was me.
Like I couldn't get into anything Google related, so no Gmail, none of that stuff. I couldn't access any of it. Then eventually all that stuff came back online, but the channel was still closed. So I'm still waiting to hear the official verdict of what happened. But
yeah, I don't know what happened, but what'll happen a lot of times is like if a certain number of people, it's a ratio that they wait for, complains about the video for the same reason, then it'll usually go before a moderator, someone who's a living person in California who will look at it, and they'll judge, is this that, is this, is that, and if that person is stupid, then sometimes they'll see something that's not even there. I've had that issue where like you would have to be fucking. They acted like I was it was James Bond or something. They thought I was running some sort of scam one time, and we go back and look at it, and we're like, really? You saw an annotation, and you thought we were like trafficking guns to the Russians? Like what? You know, this, and that was the issue. They literally thought that we were giving guns away to children, like handing them out. And you know, so you deal with crazy stuff.
I once gave advice on watching porn and masturbating on Mail Monday, and I got age gated. Like,
Ooh.
yeah,
18 or over.
Right. So for people that don't know, when you're age gated, I don't think you show up in related videos or searches. You certainly don't get the homepage.
You do show up in related videos.
Okay.
The search thing, it hurts you a lot because the ratings and the favorites don't count, and those go a long way toward you know, getting that
you
done.
can't get homepage, which I wasn't going to get with Mail Monday, but that's that.
You don't get homepage, and it's just, and you don't get paid for it. It's you know, it's just dumb.
Yeah. Oh, just so you know, I've decided to make next Mail Monday not about not about sex at all. So if you guys that don't know, my wife just came in and threw something at me. It'll be on the screen.
We just saw it.
So anyway, yeah. Next Mail Monday won't be about sex at all. Jesus. Oh man, I don't know what I think she hit my keyboard with that snowball. But yeah, so it's just rest at ease. We'll do a whole non-sex thing. But yeah, the advice was, I thought, kind of mature about it. It was like, you know, hey, it's you know, this is something that a lot of people do. It's no big deal, but you know, keep it in perspective and keep in mind that you know, a lot of this stuff you see is for visual effect. It's not what real sex is supposed to be like for many people. And then I got age gated for it. What are you gonna do?
Wait, I'm kind of curious. Was that an actual snowball she threw at you?
No, this is. I can hold it up to the Jesus. I can hold it up to the camera. It's like a stuffed animal snowball, pretty much.
What is she doing?
She just opens the door and throws stuff at me every now and then.
Yeah, I was wondering what the weather was like. That kind of sucks being where I am because it doesn't snow that much. I like it when it snows.
Yeah, we don't get a lot of snow either, but it's supposed to get cold. I mean, it was like 60 degrees today, and now it's going to be like 20 or 30 tonight. So,
yep,
Dude,
that's like global warming for you.
My air conditioner went out yesterday and it ends up being 90 fucking degrees.
yeah.
Oh yeah, we were talking. Me and Woody were talking about your situation earlier. That sucked. You wanna give a little rundown how bad your day was yesterday for the stream?
Oh, pretty much. I started out, and it was a normal day, normal ass day. Did my videos, and then around 3 o'clock, I noticed that the freezer door on my refrigerator won't close. It doesn't make that sound, you know, that sealing sound. So I'm sitting there messing with that, and I noticed all my ice is like just de-thawing and like water is dripping out of it. So I was like, oh shit. So I quickly unplugged the refrigerator, and then about that time I hear, I'm like, oh crap, and the air conditioner is shut off. So my air conditioner and that was both down. And to top things all off, I found a hole in my floor.
Wow.
Hole in the floor from. I mean,
see,
a hole
I feel like I'm cheating because I
magically
know
appear.
the answer. But when two things went down at one time, didn't you know what causes that?
Well, the first thing I didn't think about the breaker. The breaker was the first thing I thought of. I tripped the breaker.
Right.
But I noticed that the unit in the house was still on, like in the unit. What I didn't know was there were two breakers on the AC unit. I'm no HVAC expert here.
Mm-hmm.
I know that, you know, usually electricity can trip the breaker, and, you know, you turn it back, flip it on and off, and you're good to go. But I seen it was still on in the house, and it wasn't on outside of the house. So I'm thinking worst case scenario here. That's how I roll. I always go to the worst. I'm like, crap, my condenser just shut off, or my, you know, fan motor just seized up. So I'm thinking $300 to $1,000 in the hole here. So that's going through my mind while I'm sitting there trying to dig ice out the bottom of the fucking refrigerator. And I'm doing all this in the middle of a live stream because I just went to get something to drink. So I'm thinking I'm sitting there trying to rush through this to get back to the live stream. And when I'm rushing through this, I had moved a plant. We had this potted plant, and we had been watering it. It's a live plant. Well, the bottom of the pot of the plant has a hole.
I love the dog. I love the dog. The dog's like, fuck this shit.
I don't want to be a part of this.
And the water has seeped through and it started rotting a hole in the floor under the carpet. And like you could just, the carpet looked perfectly normal. So I step in the bitch and I go like halfway down in it.
Oh no.
Wait, you fell through your floor?
No, one leg of it.
Oh god, that's hilarious. That's awesome.
So I'm sitting here mad as shit, knowing I gotta play Modern Warfare 3 soon. So the day comes,
And worst of all,
And then I gotta go play video games.
God damn it.
oh, but the best part's today. I get the air conditioner man out here, and he comes in, and he goes, click, click. That'll be $60.
Click the breaker.
Hey,
So
me and Woody were talking about like our past air conditioning bills. Like, I had to get we had to get a compressor replaced one time, and it was like $750 what they charged me for installing a new compressor. You know, and like Woody actually had to replace this, and that got quite expensive.
Yeah, it was over $4,000, 4,500, I think.
Yeah. So
hold up, 45 a compressor?
no, replace the system.
Yeah.
Oh, you had to do the duct work and all because you had an older unit and had to upgrade to the new unit.
No, not the ductwork. Well, I mean the ductwork to the house, but like not the entire house. What I had to do was the air conditioner and the heater were like one. It's called a gas pack. It's one big unit outside the house, and something called the heat exchanger was bad, and they decided that I should have to replace the whole thing. And yeah, I don't know. The new me would have gotten 2 quotes and a second opinion and all that sort of thing. But it was like a 10 or 12-year-old AC unit, so I thought it seemed about right-ish.
Yeah, you're in the same ballpark I am. I know if this unit dies, I'm going to have to bend over a table. Because I have
Is that
to
how you
upgrade
offer
to a new-
payment?
Yeah, I gotta upgrade to a new unit and get the ductwork changed out in the house because I'm on the old system. It's kind of like
First he
cars
bends
when they-
over a table, and then the cleaning lady charges him an extra $50. Sucks.
I'm
And
just
that's
saying.
only for a 10% discount too.
And here's the fear I have when I'm like purchasing a appliance repair. I don't know shit about it, so I don't know if they're fucking me or not. That guy could come in and say, "You need a new compressor," and my compressor could be like, 3 months old for all I know, and he just wants to change it out to get the money.
Absolutely. So I don't want to go too long about the AC stuff, but I'll say this. Like, if you want to fix your car, there's a wealth of information around the world, right? There are lots of other people who fix cars. There are lots of ex-mechanics who are more than happy to help you. It's like a big sort of car fixing community. People do it as a hobby. There's message boards and forums and all sorts of guys who are right there with you. If you want to do HVAC, you can't even get a manual online. There's no fix-it information. There's nothing that helps. There's no community of HVAC enthusiasts who like to soup up their AC units and make them extra efficient or anything like that. You're just completely out in the open. So even a guy like me who tends to do an excessive, almost compulsive amount of internet research before a big purchase, you can't find what you need. It's really tough. So yeah.
And that's why I happily paid the man his $60 because he was nice enough to just go to the breaker and flip it on and off. Mm-hmm. He could have went out there and changed some fucking fan or some shit and made extra money.
Right. And you know what? Like, on one hand, I had a similar deal. One time our heat wouldn't turn on in the fall. And we had no idea, right? The heat won't turn on all of a sudden. We had one of our kids was less than a year old. And for people who never had kids, when they're only 12 pounds, their body heat doesn't stay nice and constant like yours does. Like wings, if you get cold, you've got some mass in there that you don't instantly get a core body temp of 80 degrees right away. But if you were 12 pounds, then that would be a problem. So
80 degrees, you'd be dead. But go on.
That was the fear, right? We have no heat. It's winter time. We need this, and we have babies in the house. So the guy comes out, and it turns out there's a shutoff valve for the gas. It's like a ball valve. We just turn it 90 degrees, and it turns it off and on. And we paid $60, and he's like, I feel bad charging you for this. It was so easy to fix. But I was like, he came out here on the spot. He did his thing. He fixed it. Yeah, you pay a guy $60. That's how life goes. It's relentless sometimes, but you get what you get.
It hit me twice in the same day though. The refrigerator appliance guy comes out, And he looks at it, he goes, get a new refrigerator. That'll be $40.
Wow.
All right, I have a new question. Are you guys ready? I'm going to hit it to Onslaught first. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All
Maybe.
right. What race, right? This is like, whatever, race somewhere in the world, would you like to add to your lineage?
Like a marathon?
No, race of people.
Like,
Would I like to add to my lineage?
mm-hmm.
Oh goodness, dude, I have no idea.
Yeah.
Well, that's easy.
What do you got, Kyle?
Go ahead, Kyle.
I'd like to have a black relative. I'd like to be able to say that like my great great grandfather was black. That way I could get away with racist jokes.
Yeah, that's what I...
Yeah, that's the pinnacle of lineage right there.
Another route. I was thinking maybe like an aborigine. Like, that'd be kind of badass, wouldn't it?
That would be pretty cool.
Hey,
Yeah.
if I was Samoan, would I be gigantic? Maybe?
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't think. All right, now we're not gonna like change you physically by inserting this new relative. We're just scratching out, erasing
that's
somebody.
actually
else.
that. When I came up with the question, that was the idea in my head.
Yeah, that's the idea I'm
I was
picturing
like,
it.
you know what? I get sunburned a little too easily. Maybe we'll throw some Italian in there, and just
Oh,
olive
so
me
you're
up a
actually
touch.
gonna receive physical. We're gonna get
Yes.
stereotypical attributes of said race.
I'm
let's
looking
just
for
say
a
that.
little upgrade, right?
Let's just go completely racist with it and say that we're going to.
Yeah, right.
embody-
Let's go
and
wild, Kyle. Let's go
let's-
insanely racist, right? Like, I
Yeah.
can hardly handle my alcohol. Let's get some Native American Indian in there.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Let's embody the stereotypical benefits of a race. All right, so I definitely want the math power of an Asian. I definitely want that.
The power. Wow.
I want the mathematics skill of a 15-year-old Asian girl, and I mean, who's gonna stop me then? Who's gonna stop
I've got
me
an
then?
idea, Kyle. Dude, fuck your Asian. I'm a little bit of a puss. I'm gonna get some Spartan in me, right? Now you're talking.
Party culture, wouldn't it?
You're talking about Italy now. So you're
I
gonna
don't
be
know what
like,
I'm talking about. I'm talking about some badass motherfuckers from the past.
Greece.
Spartans,
Greece.
baby. Spartan. Whatever. I'm going to get a sword. I'm going to, at 8 years old, I'm going to kill a wolf to prove my
Now-
manhood.
I will say this: the Spartans were a very short group of people. They were like 5'5". Like
Okay.
you
I'll
would
stick in
tower
my weight
over a
class.
Spartan. So this is immediately
some
going to make you
people
shrink by like 4 inches.
God damn it. I'm back to Samoan again.
Yep.
Samoan.
Well, and I gotta say, most Samoan guys, except for like The Rock, they're not exactly shapely. They end up kind of as a
Yeah,
pudgy.
they are- they are
They're
big
big and like
people.
intimidating,
Mhm.
but they're not like slim. With like great physiques.
There's Shaquille O'Neal post-retirement.
Yeah, like what was that Samoan wrestler? Umaga? Was that his name?
Samoan wrestler.
Yeah, like fake like WWF.
Oh,
wrestler.
Yokozuna, bro.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so that's the kind of physique that now somebody out there, one of these Photoshop guys, put Woody's
Oh,
face
Jesus.
on a big fat Samoan body. Do it. Do it.
Wings, what do you
good
want
too.
thrown into your lineage?
Shoot, if you're going Spartans, shit. Aryans?
Aryans, you are Aryan, aren't you?
Oh
I
yeah,
don't even know what
kinda,
that
but
means. Does it make you
I
blonder?
got German heritage, but like Aryans, like they're supposed to be the super race.
All right, now this got way too racist for me. I'm just throwing that out there. I was being fun and like uplifting and lighthearted about it. Little Asian math skills. Wings is going all fucked up with it. I'm not down with that. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, I think I would have gone African American for if I had just a little more athletic ability. I think I could have done something with that.
Mike's talking about his basketball skills are lackluster.
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
He is. Mike is a basketball player. For those that don't know, Mike is actually a basketball player. He's a guy who enjoys playing basketball. Even now in his 20s, he's like a league player. He does his thing. And he just got all racist with it and said, I want to be black, so I'm better at basketball.
But Mike,
That would have given me just that edge that I needed, man. That would have made the difference between majoring in architecture or playing on the college team. I
But
think.
think about
Dude,
this,
I
Mike.
saw you against Bash. Like, think of the steps backwards you could have taken.
Yeah. Mike, here's the problem, Mike. Think about what that's going to do to your credit score.
Oh, no! No, all right, new topic. New topic. I
That
can't
was
handle this
Kyle.
anymore.
Yeah.
And I get blamed for the racism here? Come on.
That's funny.
All right. This
I'm
one's
talking
going to
about
go
an ancient
to...
society that didn't
Talking
even
about
prove
the
it to
master
exist.
race, motherfucker. I don't want nothing to do with that.
All right, Mike, are you ready for this one?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. And the answer cannot be her head. You have 1 cubic foot of hair to put on the girl of your dreams. Where do you place it?
What?
A cubic foot?
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit!
A hair, middle of a room. A desk is fitting a cubic foot. Come on now.
A desk wouldn't fit in a cubic
Come on,
foot.
what are you,
cubic
square foot? Make it a square foot.
Let's
well,
give her.
All right, we'll go with a
her
1-inch square foot thing if that's what you're going for.
Yeah,
All right,
yes,
square
because
foot.
a
It has to
cubic
be
foot will cover
square,
her.
right? I mean, you're just saying it has to cover that much of her body. I would
Let's
give her like
do-
a
all right.
mane down her back. That'd be pretty badass.
A mane down her back. You know, that's not a bad idea.
I like that.
That'd be, yeah. I think that would be kind of sexy.
I got no problem with that.
Well, yeah, maybe we paint her blue and she looks like an avatar.
Dude, I didn't really think that there were going to be any good options in this, but suddenly a chick with the mane seems awesome.
Yeah, that's badass.
Yeah, holy... That might be an
You know, the bad
upgrade.
thing
I
is-
thought this was going to be like, yeah, it's a girl, she's hot and everything, but she has an avatar tail. I don't really, that's kind of weird. But a girl with a mane?
Yeah, could work.
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it.
What about you
Can I-
guys?
Can I get mine like a King Leonidas beard?
Oh. You shall not pass.
Wait, you went to Gandalf from Lord of the Rings.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. For some reason, I pictured the Gandalf beard. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's doing This is Sparta!
I'd much rather have a girl with a Gandalf than a Leonidas, though. The Leonidas is scary.
As long as she doesn't have like Hobbit feet, I'm cool, because that kind of freaks me out.
What, you're going to hurt Kyle's feelings.
I knew you were gonna say it.
If for those that don't know, man, I remember the first time I saw Kyle's feet. Like we were in a hotel room, and we were in a state of undress, and Kyle was walking around with no shoes on, and oh my god, literally the first thing I asked was how many generations of his family have walked upright. My man's got some hairy hobbit feet.
Let me just say that they are hairy on top. They're not hairy on the bottom, and the toes are hairy. Like you get hairy knuckles. There's hair on the toes. But the rest of me is very nice. Okay, I'm just saying. I don't have like back hair or anything weird. Got hair in
No.
appropriate places.
I can vouch for that. He's a fairly normal guy with the exception of his hobbit feet.
Let me ask you this: did y'all discover each other's
somebody-
hair on the feet after wrestling?
I don't know. Somebody photoshopped a picture of Kyle, like a nice shot, and hobbit feet would not fuck. I want to see that.
God, no hobbit feet. No. It would be funnier if you put my face on one of the hobbits.
That's what I would like to see. And give him one of those big ass like wizard hats too. That'd be nice.
Ooh, I like this. I like where we're going with it.
All
Oh,
right.
and
Kyle
if the-
secretly wants to be in the Dungeons and Dragons Guild.
No, but I would love to be in the like I've always said. All right, like the place that I want to. How about this? This is a kind of a cool question. If you could visit one place in the world for a week, where would you go? Because I've always wanted to go to New Zealand, and for the nerdiest reason ever, I really enjoyed the Lord of the Rings movies when they came out, and I thought the scenery and all. I know some of it is CGI, the Mountain of Doom or whatever, but like those landscapes.
Mordor.
Yeah,
Mordor.
that stuff
The
is epic.
The landscapes are in New Zealand, and like 80% of what you saw in the movie is legit, and you could go see it, and it's just beautiful. So I've always wanted to go to New Zealand.
Where would I want to go? I know where I want
I'm
to go,
not-
but I'm kind of scared to go there. 'Cause I actually thought about going there this year.
Where's that?
Where do you want to go?
Egypt.
Egypt.
Egypt's a good choice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Check out
if you
the
don't get fucking
pyramids.
shot.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. See, there's a lot of really cool places in the Middle East I'd like to go, but it's the Middle East. That's the
Yeah.
only issue.
The patrons of the Middle East might not be the friendliest.
In some countries, you go to Morocco, you'd have a great time, but you go to Egypt, especially if you're like openly American, you might have a hard time.
Yeah, man, I just want to go
Maybe.
see the fucking pyramids and shit. I don't want to get in your civil war.
Does it have to be on the planet? I wanted to be an astronaut until I realized I didn't have any Asian lineage.
Oh,
Yeah, I wanted to be an astronaut too, Mike,
would-
until I realized I was a fat
Yeah.
piece of shit.
Yeah, I would like to go to like the moon or like another planet or something. I mean, that'd be fucking insane.
I just want to ride the fucking rocket.
if we're
Is
gonna
that-
go anywhere, why stop at the moon, right? Like, why not? I don't
You
know.
want to go back in time?
Oh, good idea.
All right, all right. What do you pick a place in the world you want to go, and then we're going to what place and time we're going?
All right. So my place in the like what I look for in a place to travel is a place that's not like the U.S. Right. A lot of guys want to go to Australia, New Zealand, England, places like that, and those are all wonderful places. Like if I wanted to live someplace else, I think I'd pick them. But as for visiting, I want to go to like the slums of Brazil with good surfing. I want to go to like India. I want to go to like some places in Southeast Asia that are just completely different than the experience that I get at home. That's what I like in a travel.
Okay.
Yeah, I would
So
go
if-
to. Go ahead, Kyle. Sorry.
No, you go ahead.
I was just say I would go to if you guys seen those what was that Discovery Channel series where they traveled around the world for like years and recorded the footage? They did one piece on the caves in South America somewhere that just looked so epically insane that I would love to go to some place like that. Some place that like very few people have actually ever been.
Yeah.
You know where I would like to go? I'd like to go to that fucking El Dorado city.
The mythical one. That
Oh
does-
yeah.
The mythical one they haven't proved to not exist yet. Come on now.
So Woody, where would you like to go in time?
Hey, Kyle, let me say they found Troy. Why can't they find something else?
I've seen the past. Why not future, right? Why not, I don't know. I'm thinking this. If I were to go, oh, you know what? Instead of distant future, which was my original idea, right? To actually buy a hoverboard or something, why not just like 6 years in the future and figure out what to invest in? Like, that would be badass.
Shit, why don't you just do what they did on Back to the Future and buy the Scores highlight book and not invest shit?
That's just gonna get you money though. Like
What
that's
do you
not
think
cool.
investing's gonna do? just fucking like, look here, sell your house.
You could
buy
do
the
some
book.
cool stuff with money.
But would
but
you?
you're-
Yeah, I
Wrong way.
guess.
Investing's dangerous money.
Do we
You
get
just
to?
gamble, you'd be good to go.
Do we get to come back eventually, or are we stuck there? Because I'd like to see dinosaurs.
Oh. Yeah, no, my thought was that you get to come back. Yeah, that's...
You ever see the butterfly effect, Mike?
Yeah.
Not the
Ashton
butterfly
Kutcher?
effect. Not the butterfly effect. The fucking Sound of Thunder. I'm sorry.
No, not the sound
No.
of thunder.
Where they step on the butterfly and it makes dinosaurs live in the real world.
No. I saw the movie with damn, what's his name? Kids movie where he traveled back in time to see dinosaurs. I forget the name of it though.
You guys want a new question?
I wonder what
Yes.
the fuck the movie Mike's talking about.
Oh, it's got Will Ferrell in it.
Oh, Land Before Time.
Yeah. But
You guys
anyway,
ready?
Yeah. well,
Yes.
All right, so this one goes to Kyle. You're stuck inside a cabin for 2 years. Which movie, which game, and which person do you take with you?
All right, I'm definitely gonna take the Lonesome. The movie is The Lonesome Dove, and the reason why
That's a
is
That
miniseries.
sounds like a chick flick.
Miniseries.
all right, miniseries count if it comes in it's a fucking movie. All right.
It ain't a fucking movie. That's like saying, all right, I'm gonna take The Stand.
Battlestar Galactica.
Look, I
Yeah.
don't give a shit how long. It's technically a movie. It's a film. I'm taking the Lonesome Dove because it's 7 fucking hours long, and
What
it'll
the hell
be,
is the Lonesome Dove?
It's a western with Tommy Lee Jones and Robert Duvall and Angelica Houston and
This
Danny
sounds pretty
Glover.
gay. I'm taking
Yeah.
Band of Brothers.
Lonesome Dove kicks ass. I watch that shit. That shit tight.
Yeah, it's an awesome movie.
Just because
anyway,
Wings like it doesn't mean it's not gay. Carry on.
all right. So the game I'm gonna take, I'm definitely gonna take an RPG. Probably take Skyrim with me, or maybe one of the Fallout games. Just probably take Skyrim, because I can play it and play it and play it and replay it, and then keep going and going and going. What was the third thing I can take?
A person.
Oh, a person. Can it be any human person that's still alive?
That's what I'm thinking.
I mean, I think you just gotta look for the hottest girl out there who's also like really young. Does it matter if she's underage?
I don't know. I can't get Sasha Grey out of my head.
Oh wait, I'm only there for 2 years, right? So it doesn't matter. How about I
Uh-huh.
take the chick from Harry Potter because she's hot?
Ooh. God, now I'm jealous.
Yeah.
I don't
so
know.
I got, and
Speaking-
think about this. I was gonna be like take one of the Harry Potter movies or maybe the whole set, but now I can make her like act out Hermione naked. So it's a 2 for 1.
Oh man, you know who has gotten hot? God, I keep Dakota Fanning. Hasn't she? Is that bad to say?
That's bad. That's bad.
Because
Move on.
she's like
Move
super
on.
young.
Who's Dakota Fanning?
She's the
got-
little girl from the
she's
movie.
like a child, but I'm serious. Like she's growing up
Oh, it just got bad. It just.
quickly. It seems.
Ooh, we got a
What
step
movie?
here.
What movie did it was like a horror movie she started out in, right?
Yeah, it was a.
I have no
I know
idea.
she did. I know she did Hide and Seek, which that
Wasn't
was her
she the
second
little-
movie?
Fuck. What movie was she in? Guys, help us out. Dakota Fanning movies. She was not in The Sixth Sense. That was Misha Barton. That was Misha Barton.
That's a boy too, by the way.
She was in
so-
Mississippi Wild. Very good. Oh, these are movies that are coming out. New Moon, Caroline, Push,
She was in
What
a
is
hot
this?
dog movie where she gets raped and it's just disgusting. That was a
Hound
couple years
Dog,
ago.
Charlotte.
Hot dog.
Webb,
Hot dog or something like that.
Hound Dog.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm
Okay.
looking
Hound
at her
Dog she gets
IMDb
raped in
page.
too.
She was in. Really?
Yeah.
She's been
No.
typecast as a rape victim?
Apparently,
That's gotta
I don't-
suck.
She was in a really good miniseries back in the day about aliens. I don't know. She's just this little blonde actress who's like a little odd looking. I think I haven't seen any recent pictures of her, but apparently Mike likes like that.
I'm just there's an older actress that actually looks a lot like her. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. I don't know. I may have overstepped the boundary there, but
She was in Man on Fire.
no.
She's a little girl.
Who's? Yeah, but who's the girl that's in Red Riding Hood? The new Red Riding Hood. Have you seen her?
No.
She's cute. Anyway.
All right. So same question to you, Mike.
Off topic. I forgot what the question was.
A movie, a video game, and a person for 2 years in a cabin.
Movie would well first we'll do my wife as the after I've talked about a child we'll do my wife as the person that that I'll have with me. Video game I'd probably do something like you said, some type of RPG, something that could stretch out and change and last as long as it could. And movie I don't know, probably I Am Legend. I can watch that movie every day. I've
What's
watched
sad?
it tons of times. That's
That
an
movie made-
awesome movie.
That movie
It's
made
so
me
good.
cry at the end.
Did it?
Oh, yeah.
It's so good. It really is. And even like the original version, what was it? Last Man on Earth or
Last
whatever.
Man on Earth with Vincent Price.
It
Well,
was
Charles
actually
Heston was good.
Yeah,
Charles
Omega
Heston's
Man.
the one yeah,
Omega
Omega
Man.
Man. That's it. That's the one I'm thinking of with Heston. That version's even really good. So, but that would be the movie I would take.
Okay. And what game?
Some type of Skyrim, some type of or anything like that, Oblivion kind of
Yeah.
game, something that would last a long time. It definitely wouldn't be an FPS or anything.
Yeah, I don't think it, I think because I don't know if you got internet or not, but like playing single player Call of Duty is gonna kill. I'm gonna blow my fucking brains out after about.
Yeah, internet would do something like WoW or something. I would guess maybe.
How about you?
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Kyle
don't
sit
even
there on the
play-
fucking Mile High Club for the 8,000th time.
I don't even
It
play
sounds
like
like
the
me.
campaigns though on the first-person shooter stuff. I only play those for the multiplayer. But all right, who's next?
Wings.
I'll go. Oh, Wings, you want to go?
Yeah, I want to go.
Oh, do you want to go next? I should have asked. Of course you
Since
want to go.
Kyle wanted to do Lonesome Dub, I'm doing the Friday the 13th box set.
Oh,
Fair enough.
Jesus.
That's fine. That's fine. If it comes in a box set, it's legit.
And the game I would take would be Skyrim. And the person I would take...
You can't say your girlfriend.
No, I'm not saying no girlfriends, because first off, that wouldn't be that important to me in the long run. I'd want somebody I could actually chill and hang out with. I'm going to go with Mike Hawk.
Who's that?
Yeah, I have no idea.
He's the survival guy for Man, Woman, Wild, because I'm stuck in a fucking cabin. There might not be too much to fucking eat. I want somebody who can actually keep my ass alive.
All right. That's a little weird, but okay. And it did sound like my cock a little bit, but
You're right. I don't need anyone else. I just need my cock. I'll be set. I got all the entertainment I need.
see, here's the way I look at that situation. Like, you've got to find something to fill every day. So I figure you wake up, you fuck with-
Finding water and food, because they didn't say this cabin was furnished. So I might be hunting and shit.
No, but the
Yeah,
way I
that's
see
not
your
the
days
same.
going about is,
Yeah.
you wake up, you have sex with the girl, take a shower, play some video games, watch the movie, fuck the girl, play some video games, finish the movie, and go to sleep, and you do it all over again the next day.
Yeah, you don't get to leave. I think it'd actually be fun to go out and hunt your own food. I'd rather do that
Yeah,
than
you
play a
but you
video
get
game.
like the worst case of cabin fever ever.
Is that an STD?
No, that's not an STD. That's something
be
that you...
I was wondering what this redness was. How about you, Woody? What would you do?
So for a game, I was going to take a shooter, right? That to me is the game that I put the most time in. I just play again and again and again. But I've never really gotten into an RPG, and you guys make me question my decision there. for the girl, I keep thinking of all these different people, right? And you want to say your wife or whatever. Like, I can't get my head out of Sasha Grey.
Wow.
Figuratively.
I'd like to see you get your head into Sasha Grey. It's okay.
Like, why take anyone else? Like, everybody else seems like a downgrade. You mentioned Emma Watson, and I'm like, oh, yeah. Well, actually, let's get real, Like, Sasha Grey's got her beat. So, I'm just stuck there. And then for the movie, I'm going to go with the Band of Brothers box set. It's got lots of content, and I could watch it again and again.
Yeah, I might change my movie to Lord of the Rings now if we're thinking box set deals.
Yeah, I might do the same if box sets go.
Yeah.
But I think it's cool that we all agreed that, like, definitely like an RPG and something like Skyrim is the way to go, just because of replayability.
Yeah,
'cause you get hours and hours out of
Yeah.
that where you might get 8 out of a shooter. I wonder how many times you can beat Modern Warfare 3 before you throw it out.
Oh wait, I was going online with this. Like, to me, competitive multiplayer games are the way to go.
Oh yeah, if we can go online, that changes the whole deal.
Yeah, you take Modern Warfare 3 then.
Yeah,
I take Modern Warfare 2 over 3, but
No way!
Nobody's gonna be playing with your wings. You gotta get on Modern Warfare 3 so you can play with everybody.
the quick
Yeah,
will
that's
be
true.
playing with me.
The quick scopers.
The quickscopers belong in Modern Warfare 3 too, man. Like, I can quickscope in that game, and no one has ever been safer on the battlefield than me holding a sniper rifle. Like, I'm not hitting a damn thing, and suddenly I'm hitting it.
Yeah,
with a
you
sniper.
can't play Modern Warfare 2 still. I mean, as soon as a game starts, all you hear is doop 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 doop.
Yep.
I mean,
And
you can't.
I don't
You
see
can't
what
play it.
3. Like, I guess the spawns in 2 are sometimes a little less infuriating, right? Like, you don't see spawns in your kill cam as often in Modern Warfare 2. Aside from that, isn't 3 better in every way?
I made a list of stuff I'd like to see changed. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. It's a very sensible list, and I did it with the idea of enraging people in mind. So, 1, I would like to see local-only host added to Modern Warfare 3.
Mm-hmm. I'm with you.
I would like to see the party back out feature taken out.
Woody's done
I
that to
like
me
the
a couple
party.
times.
One time. He
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
even know
what-
it existed. There's a
I was
rage
like-
quit as a party.
I was like, what happened? I just got Oh no, I took.
I
took
would
you
like
with
to see
me,
them take the lag compensator coding out of the game.
Oh, that stuff is horrible.
It is
really
horrible
is.
because they've added this coding that seems to try to make the host lag as much as everybody else, and what it does is just end up making everybody else lag really bad. So, like, a lot of my gunfights, I'll shoot the guy, and then on the kill cam, I never come out of sprint, and that's like, man, that sucks.
Or on your screen, you know damn well you made your way around the corner. And
Yeah.
on the kill cam, you didn't. You're down.
I would like to see them maybe either revamp theater mode or put it in the Call of Duty Elite and take it out of the game and make it a part of the Call of Duty Elite, like, application.
What?
Like when you
What would that do?
theater mode lags you like crazy right now.
Now what? But what's the
oh.
difference between that and Black Ops' theater mode? I mean,
Black Ops pulled it off better.
like
Yeah,
shouldn't
it's
they?
funny.
Shouldn't they share that technology?
They
Like,
should,
why?
shouldn't they?
Yeah.
The moment they said, like, oh, we've completely rewritten theater mode, I'm like, does that mean they
That's-
wouldn't share code with you? Because that's what it sounds like to me. And
Yeah.
there are a couple notable steps backwards in the Modern... I can't think of anything Modern Warfare 3 theater mode does better than Black Ops. Am I missing anything?
Theater mode?
I don't either. I mean, Black Ops pretty much came with COD Elite standard. It had a better theater mode. The theater mode was easier to use. Had local only host. Had leave with party. It out the box colored you in. I mean, World at War back in the day used to could squad up in game. Like if your buddy joined you, you could make a squad right there so you don't leave teams.
Okay, so I just want to mention the stream pointed out that Modern Warfare 3 has kill cams, and I want to say it might also do a better job with kill streaks, like when you call in a, airstrike or something. I think it does that better too. I'm not positive.
Well,
But,
actually, no, it doesn't, because
It doesn't?
not in my opinion. Like, they took the Q away from Modern Warfare 2. Treyarch didn't have the
Oh
Q
no,
either,
I'm
so we're not
sorry.
gonna do this.
Let me interrupt. I was talking about the theater mode. Like, if you call in a napalm in a Black Ops theater mode, then it doesn't show you where you placed it. and I think it does on Modern Warfare 3.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the kill streaks, how they're implemented in the game. Like, I don't understand that. Like, they put the Modern Warfare 2. You could queue up helicopters. If you had an attack helicopter and you put it out there and you get your payload, you could call the payload in. It come in as soon as the attack helicopter left. Why would they take that out of the game?
You can still do that, can't you?
No, you can't.
The payload will wait. The attack chopper won't.
Yeah, but like, let's say I have like an AH-6. I can call it in with the attack chopper, but I can't call in like a recon drone. Like it's retarded. Or maybe if I have 2 attack helicopters. Matter of fact, I can't have 2 attack helicopters.
Yeah, they cancel. Yeah.
I don't understand it at all. Like, another thing I would like to see them. I would like to see them make you regain health faster. They made the game faster paced, but they left it at the health at the same, like 5-second health regen.
It's slower, I think.
I don't think it's slower. I think it's just because the maps are faster paced and the spawns, and like Black Ops and Modern Warfare 3, Call of Duty 4, all the ones we've played, there was a golden rule that the programmers went by. It was once you spawn, you should have 3 seconds before you get into an engagement. They seem to have thrown that out the window in this game.
They have it. They're saying in the stream that the health regen is slower too. I've always thought it was slower. The moment I played the COD XP, I'm like, wow, health regen is slower. Yeah. And calling in a UAV seems slower. Reloading seems slower, but I ran so much sleight of hand, I'm not sure that I'm a good judge of that. And there's something else. Maybe it's just that. Maybe it's the UAV and the health regen, and throwing stuns is slower. So that, there are a lot of things that just sort of leave you unarmed in Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah. That
EMP I don't mean to hate
too.
it. Like they fixed a lot of the most infuriating things too.
Well, yeah, they also put some infuriating things back in the game. Like, for example, Treyarch, they fixed second chance to it. Second chance sucked, don't get me wrong. But at least when I put a guy second chance and say Mike comes behind me and hits him with a stun grenade, I still get the kill. Why don't that work with Final Stand?
The steps backwards. So I don't know if you saw it. I made a video called Open Layer to Infinity Ward, and in there I detailed some of the things. And the things where they stepped backwards are the hardest to accept. That second chance is a big one. What else did I call? Shucks, how can I not remember on video?
The game chat
the game
horrible.
Chat is a step backwards. Yeah, now it used to sound pretty good in Black Ops, and you sound terrible in Modern Warfare 2. The second chance is a step backwards. The scoreboard is a step backwards.
The custom ability is a step backwards.
Yeah, and I get that. Like the custom ability, like the emblem creator thing, some people absolutely love that. For me personally, that wasn't a big draw. But I know
I'm talking about they had more sights. You could put your clan tag on your gun. You could pick the color of your gun, the whole nine. It seems like you could get more personal on Black Ops than you can Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah, I don't notice much beyond the emblem creator. Like, I guess the clan tag on the gun is kind of cool. But there's a lot of camos in Modern Warfare 3. There's a lot of reticles in Modern Warfare 3. I don't know. Whatever. Oh, they're saying hardcore isn't Ricochet, so now it's team killing galore. That stinks. That was a really good idea. I don't like team killers. Like, to me, whether glitching is okay or not, for me, depends completely on whether or not it ruins other people's experiences, right? If you want to make your gun like plaid or something like that, knock yourself out. I don't care, right? Go ahead, create your own custom camos. It doesn't hurt me at all. If you want to glitch your way to 10th prestige, go ahead, right? I don't care, right? It's not, you're not killing me because you prestiged, in a fake way. That doesn't bother me at all. But when you get under the map, that bothers me. And yeah, so anyway, glitches where it hurts other people, I don't like that.
Yeah. Well, I agree. I'm with you on the scoreboard team. Scoreboard.
Yeah, scoreboard's
too.
another
For
thing.
some reason,
that bothers me.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I'm a player that does everything. A lot of times, I'll finish at the top of a leaderboard not because of my KD. I'll have an average KD, but have a lot of points, and you never break that down. In the final scoreboard, I'd like to see that. In objective games, put the objective points visible to everyone.
Yeah, and the thing about it is, when you go to like lobby leaderboard and kill confirmed, it'll show you how many kills people have confirmed or denied, but you don't get it post game.
Yeah, at the game. Yeah. And that's
Here's what one of you should do. Like if you make a kill confirmed video, go ahead and have somebody do some graphics for you where you actually do have a kill confirmed and denied counter on there, because it needs to be on there. Like show your subscribers what you did. Like, yeah, I went 18 and 15, but I confirmed 29 kills. Like, I did half the work of my team.
Yeah, I totally agree, and I don't get like what Infinity Ward's thinking, is behind that. Obviously that had to cross their mind at some point.
I don't think it did.
It had to have. Like, why would they think? Like, they intentionally want to praise kill death ratio.
I remember. I don't remember if this is legitimate, but I remember the idea. This is going inside my head, that an Infinity Ward guy pretty much downs Treyarch because they considered themselves superior. I'm sorry, in the Call of Duty games.
Dude, that's done, right? After World at War, I considered Infinity Ward superior, right? After World at War, I thought that was kind of just a copy of COD 4. COD 4 became more widely played than World at War at some points during the World at War year. Mostly World at War was more played, but I would sit there and follow the Xbox Live thing a lot. So it tells you which games are mostly played. And COD 4 sometimes had more players than World at War. Certainly the YouTube community was bigger on COD 4 than World at War. And when Black Ops came out, I was like, yeah, Infinity Ward is kind of the premium developer. But post Black Ops, their support was so world class that I think of them as the good developer now. And post Modern Warfare 2, their support was so bad. It literally took like the first 4 or 5 months of that game's life cycle to fix the care package glitches and the Javelin glitches, right? That game was hard, and the Rust domination glitches. That game was barely playable for like 5 months. That is some of the worst support you'll ever see in like video gaming. It's there with like ET back in Atari. It's Infinity Ward is now the number 2 COD developer, not the number 1. That's just until they change things with Modern Warfare 3. Maybe we'll see some good support. Maybe they'll change their
I'm
tune,
kind of disappointed with their support already. Like, they did a patch, and what they do, buff the shotguns. Instead of fixing this atrocious lag, they decided to buff the shotguns.
That's a good move, buffing the shotguns. And you know what they did? I'm going to make a video about it tonight.
Why didn't they debuff the Type 95 then?
You know what they did? They fixed the glitches on Outpost. There's 2. One you could squeeze into a wall, and one you could squeeze into a truck and kill people from like inside the map. And rather than just close them, they made it so that if you squeeze in there, and you look, it's not an accident, right? Like, if you remember Overgrown in COD 4, like, no one accidentally got into the wall and under the map. Like, that's not how that happens. So if people accidentally squeeze their way like into a wall, it doesn't just block them, it kills them. It commits suicide. And I think that's awesome. Also, all the glitches are like committing suicide right now. So I want to, as much as I just bashed Infinity Ward a second ago, I will tip my cap to them right now because that was a good move. I appreciate it.
If they really wanted to like punish those guys, I wonder if it would have been possible like to set it up so that if you got into that glitch, it would do something horrible to you. Like, what if it like took 1 million XP from you?
I know. I was thinking all your kills count as a death, and it ruins your KD.
Yeah, if it said something like,
deranks you.
minus 1 million XP, you are now rank 1. Nice job trying to cheat at our game.
Yes. That's right. Set them back to the beginning of their prestige. Just crush them.
Yeah, or just an auto ban. I saw a tweet earlier where they've banned like 1,600 people or something.
Do you ever worry you'll get caught in something like that? Or, like, I know of one case where a legitimate account was banned. And that scares me.
I don't know. If it's like my YouTube channel, I'll probably get it.
Yeah, it was actually Machinima. Machinima did not a 24-hour, they did like a 15-day live stream on Black Ops to get to max prestige. And they just had like a team of people live streaming, playing constantly. And then somehow the autoban decided that it was impossible, that they couldn't have that much time, and the account got banned. So they fixed it. They fixed it for him. But yeah, Machinima's... Yeah, do you guys remember that when Black Ops first came out?
Yeah.
They did like a...
Yeah, I remember that.
That account got
it again, aren't they?
banned and fixed.
Yeah,
They're doing
now
the
they're
live
just
stream
doing
now.
they're doing days. I think they're live streaming for like 15 days and then gonna stop. I don't know if that's enough to finish the game, but
That's plenty.
Yeah, it will be. It will be because I'm like, I think I've got like 9 hours into the game and I'm already almost max prestige.
I don't know. A lot of people playing it though are like bad, like they're not.
Yeah, oh, all right. Well, I mean, I wasn't gonna throw them under the bus like that, but all right.
Well, I mean, there's God, probably 100 people are gonna play on that account, you know.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess so.
He's not calling out anyone by name.
Yeah, I'm not like saying Dunkus is garbage.
Yeah,
even though he
yeah.
is.
Yeah, I don't want to say Dunkus is garbage. Like that would raise awareness of Dunkus and his playing, and that would be unfair to say that Dunkus
Yeah,
is garbage. Yeah.
yeah,
So we
just
wouldn't
not-
do that.
Fucking
No.
noob.
Yeah, to call him an effing noob would be not nice. That just saying. Hey,
What
you
else
guys
we
ready
got?
for a new question?
Yeah.
All right, Mike. Outside of your immediate family, which I now consider your wife and,
My
I guess
animals.
just her at this point. Yeah, your wife and your dog. Who is your favorite family member and why?
Favorite family member and why? Goodness, this is gonna sound cheesy. I know. I would probably say my mom. I would guess. What kind of question is this?
Yeah, like what is this?
Where am I supposed to
That's
go
like,
with this?
yeah. You're not supposed to. This isn't a fair question. That's like, Woody, you have to choose one child. The other one
I'm
goes with
sorry?
the Nazis to the gas chamber.
Which questions did you bring to the party? You jackasses, were you brainstorming before the event? No, it's always me. It's always me. It's me and just me, all alone, just me. Woody, come up with questions. Would you rather have a top half or bottom
Relax,
half
old man.
mermaid?
You're gonna have a
What-
heart attack, old man. Relax, all right. What is
So-
your face? Don't you do a Facebook poll every week with like hundreds of topics?
Yeah, it's
You
not
wanna
like
see?
you're doing the work.
Yeah,
It's
but
just-
I think he told you that there's hundreds of the same topic.
Yeah. All right. Here's where we make Kyle uncomfortable. Here we go. Yeah.
Let's do.
Okay.
Let's do.
Wow, you're not going to answer the question?
How?
I would say my mom, just because
And-
just because I respect her the most, I guess.
All right.
I mean, there's not a long story to it or anything, but
I was just, I don't know.
You ever been
Thought
out in
maybe
the
you'd
heat?
call out me.
You ever been out in the heat?
shit. Yeah,
You've been
everybody
working all
knows.
day, and you can feel that sweat running down your ass.
I don't even
And
know
when
what
you,
Wings
and
is
then you gotta
talking.
pee really bad. And when you go to pee and you pull that meat back and that skin and it has that little sound.
What?
Who's making Kyle uncomfortable? I just realized what was happening here.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
I
Don't you
just,
just want to take your fingers and like wipe the sweat down the side of your balls and just like sniff it?
Oh. What are you doing right now?
is this real life? Like, is this happening?
I
Is
think
this?
Kyle disconnected. We're gonna have to get him back on the call.
No, I'm here. I'm just gonna. Like, that's really gross.
That is disgusting.
All
Well,
right.
On the flip side, Oscar Ortega Hernandez is charged with trying to kill President Obama.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yes.
I mean, the guy was like super obsessed with Obama, and basically what he did was, he fired a shot at the White House and it hit the bulletproof glass. So kudos to him for
From-
actually hitting one of the windows. You know, not
Well,
All right, let me
wait,
restate
he
that.
fired
You know, it's a
like
good
800
shot.
meters and like 20-some rounds. Like,
Oh,
I
did
don't
he?
know. Well, that's what I'm told. I'm told he emptied the clip on an assault rifle, or a magazine. I can't find out what kind of assault rifle it is. Did you find out?
I didn't really look into it. I heard it on the radio.
They said the maximum effective range for that assault rifle was 800 meters, which is about where he was. And I'm like, oh, which assault rifle? I really want to know. And can't seem to look it up.
It was probably they always assault rifle. It's probably an AR-15.
That's a good guess. Yeah, or
Well,
AK,
it's like-
right? Those are the
Yeah,
popular
and
ones.
everybody wants to call it a fucking AK-47. I love it. Like some dude took
Oh,
a damn
yes.
Wasser 10 and like shot some people at a Denny's, and everybody on the news AK-47, AK-47. Dude, it's not an AK-47. It's just a semi-automatic 30 caliber rifle. Chill out. If the dude had an
the stream is saying
AK-47,
it was
he
an
killed
AK.
everybody.
The
Who's
stream
saying
is
it?
saying it was the stream.
Well,
There-
the stream doesn't know. Like, come on.
Oh, Kyle called you stupid. Did you guys hear that? Unsub.
Wait, stupidity and ignorance, my
Yeah,
friend.
let me go. Let me go and ask this. Like, I'm looking at the article right now. He said Obama was the Antichrist and I needed to kill him. I came up with this idea a while ago. I don't think I've ever shared this. Have I ever shared my Obama Antichrist thing?
I can't wait.
Let me just say, I think I just want to say this real quick. I do not support anything Wings of Redemption is about to say. Go!
Okay. Let's break this down. For those you know, I'm not an devout Christian. But I have read the Christian Bible, and I used to work with a guy named Pastor John because he was a pastor at his church. And I talked to him extensively about the Christian religion. And me and him had this conversation one day about Obama being the Antichrist. And here was the reasoning behind it. In the book of Daniel, they say there's going to be a seven-headed dragon. Upon the seven heads, blah blah blah, the crown, the horns, and the crown of one that wore the crown of thorns would rise over them all. There's 10 heads. I'm sorry, and the 11th is the seven-headed dragon. I'm sorry.
Wait, I'm really confused. Is the number of heads significant?
I don't think the number of heads matter.
I want to be correct for it. Well, what it is like Obama, when he took power, was at a time when America was at their lowest, and Obama was expected to do what? Change America's perception of the world. Like, he is supposed to bring America back into this loving country that didn't bomb the shit out of you that, George Bush had pretty much created. George Bush was like, you don't like us, fuck you, And Obama was supposed to change all this. And it was possible for Obama to maybe start the leap to create world peace. And that is a sign of the Antichrist. So technically, in that light, Obama could have been the Antichrist. Where he failed at is he failed 110% at his job, didn't do nothing. I don't even know what he did in the last 4 years. I couldn't name you one motherfucking bill that Obama passed. Can anybody?
There was something about healthcare. He ended the war in Iraq.
Come on.
Did he? He didn't end the thing about that. They keep saying that they're pulling this many troops out.
They pulled Iraq out. They're still in Afghanistan.
No.
They're still in Afghanistan.
For every troop they pull out of Iraq, they're just sticking mercenaries in. By the way, they call them contractors. They're mercenaries. They're still there.
Yeah, and they can get away with rape and shit. Didn't your boy Al Franken teach you anything?
Oh my God! like what? Like one or two bad apples, and you're gonna label. I mean, a couple of U.S. soldiers killed some civilians in Afghanistan, but you don't say.
But guess what? More important, they killed a puppy by throwing him off the cliff.
I saw that. It was fucked up. I mean, there's bad apples in every group of people. You don't judge a group of people by the bad apples. That's like somebody say, well, what do you think about people from Delaware? Well, there was that one serial killer. I hate them all.
Kyle, you just judged me for being the Aryan super race when you're going to judge me
only if you refer to yourself as the Aryan super race.
Hey, but you can't say the Waffen SS were the bad apples, can I?
All the Waffen... Yes, all of the fucking SS were bad apples. They were Nazis.
So you can't say that it's racist that I wanted to be the Aryan SS. I'm talking about the Aryan super race.
It is racist. That's like, dude, I just want to be in the Ku Klux Klan. They got cool rope. No, you racist fuck. Come on, man, it's a fast trend. Everybody's doing it. No.
So cool. We get them cool white hats.
Oh God, you people are wrong. Sick and wrong. I want to say that I do not think the Ku Klux Klan hats are cool. Like
I don't
the rest
either.
of the cast here.
Oh,
You said it.
I didn't say it. Wings.
It's a pretty cool getup. When let me say this. What if the Ku Klux Klan, instead of being these racist pieces of shit, actually went door to door and handed out candy year round? Not just Halloween. Not just Halloween. What if they're like super Halloween fans? They, July 4th, they show at your house. Trick or treat, motherfucker. No, we don't want candy from you. We got candy. We got candy right here. Well,
Dude, it's still not a cool outfit, right? Here's the deal. All the chicks should dress like that girl from The Fifth Element, and all the guys should dress like Eddie Murphy from Stand Up Raw, right? That would be a good costume.
I like that. And Mila I don't know how to pronounce her name. Mila Jovovich or whatever is fucking hot in The Fifth Element with the orange hair and everything.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I've changed my mind. All the guys should dress like Michael Jackson from the music video Thriller, right?
No. I think there's a good role here with the Fifth Element stuff. Remember how the black guy in the Fifth Element is dressed?
Chris
Chris
Tucker.
Rock.
Chris
Chris
Tucker.
Tucker, yeah. He was on my head, but I couldn't name the character's name.
Yeah, make him dress like that guy. The Fifth Element was an awesome movie.
Yeah.
Uncomfortable.
What's the time? Why does everybody say fuck wings? Come on. That was a good word.
Really? You're going to get sensitive about that?
Hey, what?
Come on.
Why
Fuck
y'all
Wings
hate
is a
so
term
much
of
on
endearment. Can we change it to fuck Woody in the stream so that, I don't know, I get some love?
Then Woody feels the love.
All right, you guys ready for a new question?
Yeah,
part of the Aryan master race.
You have a good question, Woody?
Oh!
Oh,
You know, words hurt.
What do you have? Last one was about a family member. It was just kind of off key.
God, so sensitive. All right.
It's not this one. How about here's a fucked up question. Here you go.
No. Oh, we don't want fucked up.
You have to have sex with one man. Who's it gonna be? Oh, y'all got quiet, didn't you?
Dude, this is something that So wait, am I the giver or the receiver? 'Cause
That's a good point. All right, let me just Wings pulled a Cal. I'm down. Move right there. All right, I'll say this: you have to exchange oral, and it's up to you. But somebody's getting fucked in the ass.
You know, if I gotta take it up the poo shoot, I'd like to have Gregory Peck. I need a man's man.
Why would you offer to take it up?
You got the choice.
You have the option.
I know he's got the option, and Wings is like,
Yeah,
well,
but
I'd most likely take it up the ass from Gregory Peck.
Is the other end really that great? Because look here, you got to stare at like hairy ass man booty
You don't have
with
to
like maybe a
stare
hairy
at
back.
anything. That's why you have eyelids.
Close your eyes, Wings.
Exactly.
You close your eyes the other
Yeah,
way
but you're
too.
still touching like his
Yeah,
masculine
you close your
shoulder
eyes the
and
other way. But you
lats.
get fucked in the ass.
Your eyes
Yeah,
don't
you-
control
Yeah,
your
you can pretend you're taking a nasty shit.
Ripping
I mean,
your
Mike,
ass-
you're still gonna have your hands
Okay,
caressing his
alright.
lats while you do this, right? You're gonna get like a grip above his waist. You
No,
gotta think about who.
I think you want to like make him sorry that he even showed up for this and grab him like around the shoulders and just pound him. Give it to him hard. I'm picking one of the guys. What's the guy who played Frodo from Lord of the Rings? I want that little guy.
Elijah Wood.
Yeah, I want Elijah Wood. I want to make him rue the day that he showed up at my house. I'm gonna lay it down.
Can we pick cross dressers or something? Come on now.
I'd be like, you ain't never getting to Mount Doom. Bam, 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 bam.
Give me that ring, bitch.
Got something to rule you all right here.
Oh yeah. One cock to rule them
Who's
all.
the big black guy from Green Mile?
Start Lewis Duncan.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, no. Now I'm the giver in this situation, right? It seems like that guy could take a unit like mine. Like I imagine every dump is bigger than my penis. I imagine that is, that a guy like that can freaking pollute a bathroom, and therefore, when it comes time for me to do my thing, then he's gonna be cool with it. He's gonna be like, yeah, Woody, aren't you cute? And that'll be that. Like it's not gonna be this really tight like sort of thing going. Like
I imagine him using the voice from the Green Mile, and he looks back and he's like, "What you doing back there, boss?"
I'm gonna go to sleep now.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a fucked up. All right, Mike, who you fucking?
Dude, I have no idea, but I want to say I would want it to be, like a feminine guy. I definitely wouldn't want the biggest black dude ever.
Don't judge.
So Mike's fucking Chris March.
I don't even know who that is.
What about Justin Bieber, man? Would you fuck Bieber?
Yeah, we could do Bieber. And I'm definitely the giver in this, by the way. I'm not pulling the wings and gonna take some shit up the ass and pretend like closing my eyes is gonna make me not feel it.
I'm changing too. I'm fucking Bieber. I'm fucking Bieber
We'll
too.
tag team that shit.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Pyramid.
I just did it.
A
Like, come
style.
over here, get your dick sucked.
Oh,
Make a
hell
capital
yeah.
letter A
Well,
with the high
let's
five.
bring in Frodo too. We can just.
All right, fuck it. Yeah. It'd be like, all right, so you can both just bang Bieber. Frodo gets left out of it, and you're like, no, Elijah, get your ass over here.
Yeah, come on, buddy.
You're not off the hook. Go over there and jerk Bieber off. Let's get this going.
Yes. This question became so cool now.
Yes, not at all though.
Yeah,
Can we
this is
do-
how
can
I
we do
know
the
Mike
old
is
cock
gay.
question now?
Over the line.
The what? The old cock question?
Yeah.
Somebody said quad in the feed.
Look here. Quad feed. Yeah, all right, here's the situation. Your girlfriend nails the head of your penis to the table and puts a butcher knife within reach and then sets the house on fire. What do you do?
I pick the board up and leave after I
Yeah,
stab.
all right. I'm gonna take that table with me out the door.
Well, let's
Just
put
say-
it
let me
like a
just-
countertop. It's fixed into the house.
Yeah,
Let me just.
you're like,
You nail my cock to a countertop, I'm turning into the Incredible Hulk and leaving with the countertop after I stab you. First of all, all right, I gotta ask this. Now, this is a fucked up question, and no, I'm not gonna cut my dick off. I'm probably honestly gonna stab myself in the heart because life without a dick isn't worth living.
And you guys are so freaking idiot. Like, dude, if someone drives a nail through my penis to the countertop and I have to leave the room, I will slide my penis up the nail and then have it repaired later.
Yeah, I would attempt that. Yeah. I mean, come on, dude. It's cut your dick off or burn. You gotta do something.
Yeah, dude. Your choices are cut your dick off, burn, or leave with some dick injury.
Yeah, but you ain't got much time, Woody. You know, if a house burns down.
You know how fast I can rip my dick off a nail?
No, I do not.
I happen to be.
What's your best time, Kyle?
My best time is. All you gotta do is fall backwards. And you
now,
fall
what
off.
happens if you pass out now, Kyle? Well, you're trying to do that.
Because I gotta find that bitch real fast with my knife. I'm telling you. I guarantee there is no court in the land that will prosecute me after I stab her 37 times after nailing my cock to a countertop and I have to rip it off. I guarantee it.
Yeah,
I guarantee it.
Hasn't plastic surgery came a long way? I mean, cutting it off might not be or cutting off the
I
tip.
mean, the guy Raina Bobbitt cut her dick off. He's a porn star now.
Yeah, they can repair that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely don't. I don't know, man. Whatever's gonna prevent me from fucking burning to death, that's what I'm gonna do because that is the worst way to die.
Do we all agree you killed a girl?
Of course. Yeah.
But how do you kill the girl?
You stab her with that fucking knife.
Come on, is that really justice enough though?
Dude,
yeah, I'm not seeing this as eye for an eye. Like, it seems like you should somehow nail her boobs to a counter and set a room on fire.
How about this? We get a couple fucking meat hooks. Hit her right through the breast, and like take them and crank them up the rims of a tree and hang her from the tits. And then we rub her bitch ass up with some fucking honey, and leave her there.
Well, I'm seeing like Saw 9 here, is what I'm seeing.
Yeah, we need to move along. This got weird.
Oh,
this actually got weirder than fucking Justin Bieber with Mike.
Yeah, maybe. I got a quick question. You guys are probably one of the best groups to have this conversation. It can be a quick topic too. On Netflix, there's this series where they're talking about. I've seen a couple episodes where they're talking about the special forces in the United States. If you guys could be in one of them, which one would you be? You know, like a SEAL, a Ranger, part of the Marine special ops. Which
Coast
one would you
Guard.
guys be in? Like the parachute jumper guys?
No, the guys that go 2 weekends a month.
That's the reserve. No,
the Navy SEALs get a lot of the like crazy insane jobs. I mean, those are the guys we sent to get Bin Laden, but they don't go out on as many missions as you would think. Navy, I think it's called SWIC. They do a lot of like drug intervention down in like South America on fast boats, and those guys are in the shit all the time. So if you wanted action, I'd go with them.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's what I would want. You know, whatever was the most like just out there, craziest.
I want the ones with the most money. Give me 5-star general.
I think you.
5-star general. That's not a what?
Which is like special forces.
He's like, I'll be the president. How about that?
So here's what I'm thinking.
Of the military. Give me a brigadier general or something. Give me something where I can be stuck on an outpost.
Wings is like, is there a military position where I can play games? I want to work on my Skyrim during this thing.
I can just imagine I'm like in a firefight. Wings, we need ammo! Get the 249 on the wall! Wings over there. I'm at level 37, asshole. Chill out, I'm fighting a dragon.
I'm trying to get my stealth up.
He's like, I got my assault kit on, guys. I don't have my medic kit. I'm sorry.
So if I had to pick a branch, then I think I'd do SEAL, only because of the water thing. That's really attractive to me. Like I was a competitive swimmer in high school and in college, and I just feel like that would be my calling.
When you
if
say
I were to
Navy
be like any military job, like screw the special forces, I think rescue swimmer. That is the coolest like paramilitary thing in the world to me. You jump out of helicopters and rescue like fishermen and guys in big waves and problem surf.
You can do that. I saw Kevin Costner doing it.
Yeah, that rescue swimmer to me is the coolest gig on earth.
If you could trade bodies with one person, who would it be? It's permanent.
It's permanent? If it was temporary, I'd totally pick a chick. I gotta check that out, right? Like Yeah, I swap it with my wife probably and get that done.
Donald Trump.
No.
Dude. All right, let me just. All right, I'm sorry, but I gotta go. Why Donald Trump?
Because at least then I'd have money.
Okay.
Dude, you should have picked.
What you look like does not matter when you got that level of money.
Dude, Wings, I got an idea. You could
Could you
pick
think of a better looking rich guy?
Yeah,
that's
what
I was
about
gonna
like
say. There's
Zuckerman,
gotta
the
be-
Facebook billionaire?
Well, like Mark Cuban, like somebody.
Dude, pick a young guy. If you've got
See,
that kind of money, you
I
don't pick
know
a
who
guy
this
who's
guy's
about to
part, but I
die.
know who Donald Trump is, so I'd be.
He's like,
well,
I'm gonna pick Sumner Redstone. Yeah, he's rich, but he's like 87. You don't want to go pick a young billionaire. Like who is the guy? Is it Zuckerman? Who owns
Yeah.
Facebook?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Zuckerman. But we're taking like their looks and their life, right? We still have our personality, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. I would do like the Zuckerman deal, or probably whoever owns Google, maybe. I don't know, somebody rich and
It's an Asian guy.
yeah. Oh shit, yeah, I'd do that. Heartbeat.
Really? Like that sweetened the deal. You're like Zuckerman. Oh wait, Asian. Woohoo!
Yeah,
Get
why
me some-
not? Let's just
Now you're good at
branch-
math too.
Yeah, I can maybe be an astronaut. I don't know.
I
What
think you
were-
definitely.
What were you
I
thinking?
would. I think I would swap with a woman first of all. I would, and I would I would have to find a rich woman. Whoever the richest, hottest woman I could come up with, that's who I'd go with. Like a young actress. That's who I go with. Like what's the chick from the Hero TV
The
show?
chick- I don't know.
Hayden,
To be
right?
the-
Something like
Hayden
that.
Panettiere. I'd be
Oh,
Hayden
yeah.
Panettiere, and I'd be banging every lesbian in LA, like just dirtily. Like I'd be like walking around with like dildos in like holsters.
I
like-
didn't think about that being a
Yeah.
lesbian.
You know what you need to consider before you become the Google founder? That Asian guy? Your tiny
Yeah.
penis. Like that's
Yeah.
that's something you want to think about.
so small.
doesn't matter.
Money
you put
can fix
$100
that.
bill beside your penis, they will forget.
It's
Yeah.
like an extension.
That's not gonna matter.
I mean, it doesn't even matter if they get off when you got that kind of money. They will fake the shit, and you ain't had to get them off, so you're good.
Yeah.
I don't see that as okay.
Doesn't the Virgin Atlantic guy have a lot of money? He seems like he's always like doing crazy shit. Maybe,
Yeah,
He
that guy's
is,
cool.
yeah. That guy, he is pretty cool.
maybe that guy.
I like
Let
the
me
guys
say-
that
let
are
me say
like.
this.
Go ahead.
I've flown on a lot of airlines. If you guys ever are gonna fly on an airline, obviously I'm not getting paid by Virgin, but they have the best fucking airline in the world. When you fly Virgin, you feel like you're in like a private jet, and like first of all they've got these purple lights, and it's like dark in the plane, and it's like this purple lit atmosphere, and you've got like a massaging, reclining, huge leather chair with a TV and a radio in it, and they keep bringing you more free food and liquor. It's the best plane ride ever.
That
Like,
is
I've-
the exact opposite of my Delta experience.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, we flew from Seattle to LA, and when we got there, I was like, "Oh shit, it's over? Can we make a couple laps? Come on!" It was so good. It was so good, except for the tiny Asian woman who came and tried to buy my seat from me.
Wow.
That was funny. But yeah, Virgin Airlines is the best. Yeah, if you ever have the option to fly Virgin, that's the way to go.
Yeah. How would you get the option to fly Virgin?
Just when you book your flight, just you can.
I'm sure there's a there's a premium seats.
It was a little expensive, but I mean, I would pay an extra couple $100 if it means you paid maybe 20% more, but your experience is 100% better.
You trying to say my flight from Atlanta to Los Angeles without TVs or any form of entertainment was not the premium that I can get on an airplane?
No, I'm sorry, but like whenever possible, and first of all, I'm not paying full price for it, but using frequent flyer miles, I upgrade to you can upgrade from coach to first class for $80 extra. And the flight it'll be a $340 flight, to LA, and then for 80 more bucks, they're like, you want to be in first class, get your bags for free. So in actuality, it's only costing you
Pays
30.
pays for itself.
Yeah.
All
so
right,
it's-
all right. You know what? I'm sure Virgin Airlines is fantastic, but let's get a new topic.
I wanna
Unless
hear
you wanna
this.
go on the food.
I got
Yeah.
a question for Kyle while we're on the airplanes.
All right.
Which airline is best for fat fucks?
First class is best for larger gentlemen, because you can
Yeah.
get much more. That, or if you can find a flight that doesn't have a lot of people in it. I flew one time from Atlanta to New Orleans, and I got in the back of the plane with a chick, and we had the whole row of seats. We had several rows to ourselves and a blanket. It was
All
good
right,
times.
Kyle, what's your favorite curse word?
Cunt.
Wow.
You drop that one on somebody, they know you mean fucking business.
You know, but not in Europe. Like, it kind of has
Not in
lost
Europe,
its
not in
edge.
Europe.
Mm-hmm.
Not in Europe, no. But in the U.S., you call a woman a cunt, she knows what's
Right.
up.
You're beyond bitch. You're beyond jerk. You're beyond asshole. Cunt means
Yeah, I
something
mean, you
special.
call your friends an asshole or a bitch. You don't call your friends a cunt. That's just a dirty word. You know what I mean? Like, that's a word that's just not in common usage because it's so dirty.
Cunt.
It's like politically incorrect. It's so dirty. You know what I mean? It's like
Mhm.
it's almost like dropping an N-bomb. It's hardcore. So you
Right.
call a woman a cunt, yeah, she knows what's up. That's the end of like possible reconciliation, and that's the beginning of getting her the fuck out of your house.
Yeah, and if you ask a girl like their least favorite word, that's probably gonna be it.
Yeah, I would guarantee.
They hate that word.
People say cum dumpster, but like that's just kind of gross and misogynistic. That's a little too far, man. Like if I'm having if I have some kind of relationship with somebody, I'd like to think that they're not a cum dumpster. That's really gross. That's fucked up. That's weird.
Mike, favorite curse word?
I guess
Milk.
the one what the one
You're so
that-
wholesome. It'd be your coach
no,
would be
it'd
like
probably be
milk or
like
stupid or
I
something.
really don't cuss a lot outside of like YouTube.
Outside
I
of
guess.
Call
like,
of Duty? Uh-huh.
Yeah, and like real life, like I really don't cuss, but I say like bullshit like a ton. So that's probably, I guess that would technically be my favorite.
Wings?
All right, let me break this down. Is it the one I use the most or the one I like the most?
I'm going to go with like the most. I want to hear this.
The one I like the most is punk bitch. The one I use the most is dog shit.
I'm a fan of ass clown. I don't know.
Punk
Something
bitch.
about calling somebody an ass clown.
It makes
Like
you
it-
laugh, doesn't it, Mike?
Those are like ass hat.
Whenever I hear ass clown, I think back. Do you remember the scene from Bad Santa when the guy calls Billy Bob Thornton an ass clown? He's like, "What are you looking at, ass clown?"
It was also used in the movie Office Space and in the
Yeah.
song Shucks You.
Yeah, it's funny. Ass clown's a good one.
Yeah, that's a winner right there. All right,
Oldie
you guys need
but
a new
goodie.
topic?
You punk
Is
bitch.
Shucks You on Wikipedia? I bet it's
I
not.
doubt it. Wikipedia?
Should be. Don't you think? That's a
That thing was a winner.
yeah, it was. I doubt
It's
it
coming
is.
on 1 million views, which
Yeah.
I'm kind of excited about. It won't be too. Maybe this month or December it'll get 1 million views, and that'll be neat. All right. Some of these aren't that
Got
hot, but I got more questions. You want one?
Sure.
I'll go with Kyle. What's the worst purchase you've ever made?
Worst purchase. I'm pretty good at buying things that like I know I'm gonna appreciate long term. That's why I don't have any tattoos. Shit. Let me come back to me. I'm gonna have to really think about this.
Wings of Redemption, worst purchase.
Worst purchase I've ever made. God, can I give me more time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is a hard one.
that. Yeah, it really is. I'm thinking also, and not. No,
Yeah,
mean,
I don't know that
you-
mine's
you
really
would-
hot or
I got it,
anything.
I got
My
mine, I
first
got
car
mine.
was terrible. I
You would
I bought a car for $6,000. This was back in 1991, back when $6,000 was a lot of money, and it pulled to the right really severely. So like the alignment was screwed up, or it had been in an accident. If you let go of the wheel, you'd be outside of your lane in like a millisecond. So fast forward like 2 months of me driving, like wrestling it in the same lane for 2 months straight. I was driving home, and I wasn't drunk or anything. It was like 3 in the afternoon, but I fell asleep because I was up late the night before. And the car pulled to the right, ran off the road, flipped 2.5 times, broke my arm. Still have problems from that. And yeah, that has to be the worst purchase I ever made. This like bullshit car that if you didn't pay attention for 1 second, it flips and crashes and hurts you.
All right, I've got a couple here that would be considered my worst purchase. Most all this is monetarily. I haven't like broke my arm or nothing off of this shit, but like but the one that sticks out in my mind the most is I used to have a computer. This is about the time the Final Fantasy 11 came out, and my computer needed a video card update to use the game. So I went and bought a video card from Walmart, and I decided to put it in. What I didn't do was disable the integrated video card. Didn't know I should do that. Well, I ended up messing the computer up so it won't turn on. It just goes beep. Well, I take it to a computer repair store and see if they can undo my fuck-ups. And the guy pretty much charges me, he's like, I'm going to need $300 to fix this. So I pay him, it's $300, whatever. Because he wouldn't agree to fix it in any other fashion. Like, I'm like, okay, I'll pay you when you finish. Wouldn't do it. So I paid him his money, and that was my mistake. I come back 3.5 weeks later, because I kept calling, and he's like, it's not done yet, it's not done yet. When I get there, he gives me a whole fucking new tower. And it's by no means what I gave him.
Wow.
I basically pushed the shit behind the counter into the floor. I'm like, yeah, I'm going out. And like, I'm going to write all that money off. I was upset. And my other one would probably be all the stuff I put on my truck before I bought a new truck. I put like $4,000 worth of accessories onto my old truck to try to keep me from buying a new truck.
It didn't work.
Yeah.
Do you still have that truck?
Yeah, I do. But I sold the rims off of it because I didn't like them.
Okay.
So
All right, so I guess...
ended up getting like $1,500 out of the 20. I paid $2,200 for them. Ended up getting 15 back out of them.
I would say my worst purchase that I can think of recently, I bought a fucking Wii thinking that it would be fun.
That lasted all of what, hour?
No, I didn't last an hour. I literally rage quitted Wii within 10 minutes, and I cursed. Literally, there were people at my house. I was like, that thing's a fucking piece of shit made for retarded fucking Japanese girls. It's not fucking fun. It's not even close to fun. It's a piece of shit. Don't ever fucking turn it on again. I was like,
you should have called me. I'd be like,
no, fuck that. Anybody want a Wii? Let me know. All right.
Dude, keep it. We're playing it when I come over. I want you to play it.
And the other one, like,
do you have the stupid ski thing where you lean forward and jump and?
No, I got two games. I got Super Smash Brothers and like the Mario racing game or whatever. But and then I've got some. I guess I used to weigh like 150 pounds. I weigh like 190 pounds now. Like I've just I've gotten bigger over time. I'm not exactly chubby or anything, but I used to be super fucking skinny, and I wore medium, and I've got like $3,000 worth of clothes that I can't wear because they're all medium. So that's kind of a bad purchase. But that was like 3 years ago.
Yeah, you got your money's worth out of them.
Yeah, I guess. Right? But it really sucks because I'm looking at them and I always think to myself like, if I starved myself for a month and a half, I could fit into that $400 fucking English laundry shirt.
And you don't want to get rid of them because you think in case you might lose weight or get cancer or some shit.
Yeah, exactly. Like if I ever get AIDS, I would be balling. It's one of those. I would be like the best looking AIDS patient ever. And it's just
I'll be so swagged out in my hospital bed. My shirt on.
And I don't even mean like normal AIDS. I mean like Tom Hanks in Philadelphia getting banged in the ass by Antonio Banderas AIDS. The bad kind. Like, yeah.
Oh, my worst
Mike, what's your worst
ever
purchase?
Is because of Woody. It's because of you.
Medal of Honor?
No, but shit, that's there. That's a close second. It would be the World at War map pack that I bought thinking that I could play through the stupid Prestige. So Woody and I had this idea because, in Modern Warfare 3 you get Prestige tokens from previous games or whatever. We had this idea that, that we could easily just level up one time because I had never played the game before. So I bought the maps just thinking, this will be easy and fun. That game is so hacked and broken you cannot even play a game in it. So that was just a complete waste of, $30 or whatever it was. So, thanks, Woody.
Maybe someday we'll play zombies.
Maybe. Did I get zombie maps with that or something?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, maybe. Then it might not be such a waste. But currently, that's it.
Yeah, that World at War game is completely broken. It's not supported. I don't know what to say. Yeah.
Unplayable. Well, if they supported it, then people wouldn't play the newer games. Potentially, I guess.
It could be. I don't know. It seems like if they supported it, people would be more likely to play a new game. They must have just decided it's not a good business call.
Maybe.
All right, you guys want one more question for the show?
Yeah.
Do you have a good one?
The stream is dying for me to ask everyone the favorite sex position. It's been in there like literally 300 times.
Don't you guys do that? Like
We've
every
already
show?
done that question.
Yeah, you do it all the time. I got a question for you. All right, It's hypothetical. If you could choose between a turtle or a hamster or a rabbit to be your life-size pet, which one would it be?
Life-size
like-
pet. Does that mean
it's a
human-sized?
Yes, not life-size, human-size, like a 6-foot tall little animal that's big.
Turtle, hamster, or rabbit?
Yeah.
I'll go last.
This thing, you're gonna like walk up and down your road, like you're gonna show to your friends, you're gonna like toss ball with it.
I'm thinking of the whole different thing. I'm like, well, if the turtle's a snapping turtle, you could probably bust it in half.
Yeah, I swear to God, I'm trying to pick one that won't kick my ass. I have had rabbits before. My wife, in her infinite wisdom, decided that right up there with the freaking his and her colonoscopies call was to buy a rabbit. And rabbits are badass. Those things are mean. They're freaking horrible, evil animals.
You know what I was thinking about with a rabbit?
The poop.
Yeah, the rabbits have to take a shit and then eat their shit. Just imagine him doing that life size.
They're gonna create like freaking gigantic kickballs out of that. Like I can't think
You
of it.
gotta watch him eat that shit. Like, ugh.
They have to eat it. Like
Yeah, that's how they eat. That's how their digestive system works. It has to go through it one time and then it goes back in on another one.
How do they keep track of which ones were first run and second run?
Well, the first run kind of looks like food me or you would eat. The second run looks like a pile of shit.
I would go with I would go the turtle because they live a long time, and I'll be able to make more money off of my giant turtle if it lives a long time.
Yeah, I'm thinking the turtle might be the sweetest of the animals. Like you don't want to get like a snapping turtle, but like a box turtle, those things they don't have a mean bone in their body.
Plus, the rabbit could run away.
Rabbits
I
are loaded
want a
with mean
giant,
bones.
a giant valuable monster animal that's not going to escape.
Dude, I want a hamster because I want to throw a saddle on that beast and fucking ride him.
Yeah,
You can do that with a turtle. It's just not
What
that
happens
bad.
with a hamster?
Turtle gonna go. Oh, you be like, my turtle. All you do is like paint his shell and look
Hamster
cool.
be like, look, Mike's a 6-foot size salt lick.
For real, a hamster would get up and move, man.
Yeah, but I'm also thinking, does their brain grow with their size?
I'm not worried about his brain.
Yeah, but see, he can learn more.
I don't know. I guess you have a point.
Mike's into him for his body.
Yeah.
It's almost like a unique horse. Once you go
Dude,
fucking ride
saddling
a
up
horse,
on a hamster does sound pretty awesome. But I don't know why it's so much better than a horse. I mean, I get that you can saddle up a horse, and that's a pretty good experience right there.
Yeah, millions of people have done that, Woody. You would have a hamster. The only one. Okay?
You make a powerful argument right there.
Yeah.
I would be the only guy ever to have ridden a
and then
6-foot hamster.
we're all missing the fact that what about the exotic animal smuggler that's going to be jacking up your door? You don't
Dude,
think they're going to get a
Who's
life-size
he going to
turtle
sell it
trademark?
to? I mean, honestly, like, somebody's going to notice the giant 6-foot tall fucking turtle.
You put some fucking bananas and apples over him while you're shipping him.
Yeah, like you're not going to be able to smuggle that out of the fucking country. They're going to be like, is that a 6-foot tall hamster? Yep. All right, wave it on through. Let's go. No,
I know one guy who wouldn't pick giant squirrel. I'm just saying. He's a squirrelist.
Oh.
I don't want to call him out. But we had a squirrelist on the show last week, and it kind of came through. And it's unfortunate, but it happened. So I apologize.
Only use me animal activist.
Yeah, apparently his comments are loaded with like unsub squirrelist type comments, which I think is hilarious. But
Would you rather live next to a LA gang or a Deepwood Southern man?
Deepwood Southern man. What kind of question is that?
Southern man, of course, dude.
I'm talking about like deep woods, like shooting squirrels out the shotgun in the morning. You know, he got like half a gator busted open on his lawn.
half a gator busted open on his lawn?
Yeah, where he's got like cutting the tail off after he's killed it, and sort of stewing it up.
A single LA gang member might not be really a gang member much longer, right? Like if you take him and sort of isolate him, could he turn into a normal person?
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's the whole purpose of prison, but it doesn't work half the time.
See, I'm thinking just because he's a single member doesn't mean that that's all that's going to be there. You know, because he's part of the gang, like the rest of his gang is automatically going to be there. You know.
Drinking Coronas and working on their lowriders.
Yeah, I'd rather deal with, you know, the backwoods guy in the morning shooting squirrels than my neighbors shooting at each other all day. So I'll take the backwoods guy.
I think the backwoods guy is the one to pick. Yeah. Plus, unlimited supply of moonshine. Who here has actually eaten moonshine?
I have.
Or drank. I have too, man. I thought
Stout.
moonshine was going to be terrible. I thought it was going to be like totally dreadful, evil, gasoline type stuff. The moonshine I had two kinds. One was peach and one was apple pie. And my gosh, it was amazingly tasty. And I am not a guy who can drink alcohol. Like I just like if you can taste the alcohol in the drink, I usually don't like it. But man, this stuff, you had to be careful because you could down a freaking 2-liter bottle of it. It tasted so good. It was
goodness,
moonshine
dude,
is
I
dangerous.
think the reason it was outlawed because of that, you know, because you could drink so much of it and it got you fucked up really quick.
Dude, the stuff that I have, we have some cherry moonshine in the fridge right now. That stuff is like out, like you can barely take a shot of that stuff and not be like, oh, off your feet. That stuff is stout.
But is it like a shot of vodka where it's like, for me, a shot of vodka is a really
it is.
unpleasant experience.
Woody, when you come down here, I'll get you some.
Is it going to be like a great thing or is it going to be like a dreadful, painful, like that Maker's Mark you bought
I've never
me?
had it. Everyone basically describes it as me as being like so smooth that you could drink too much and not realize because it's not like a burn like vodka.
That's what dude, I should get a source and bring it to you because the stuff I had was just shockingly good. It was,
Is it made by Smirnoff?
It was made by some guy I know that knows some guy I know involved in off-roading in North Carolina. So yeah, that's my source.
Yeah, I've had apple moonshine and that cherry stuff that we have, and neither one of them have ever been close to being smooth or tolerable for me. But I'm not a big drinker anyway.
No,
Isn't moonshine like 90 proof though?
Yeah.
There's no lighter weight than me when it comes to drinking, and I could have drank too much of this stuff. It was so good.
Can we crash GodHatesFags.com real quick?
Oh yeah,
Let's do
we
it.
forgot about
Let's
that.
do it. We haven't
Alright,
done
so
that
everyone
in a while.
Everyone who's listening right now and tomorrow, we can do it tomorrow with you can keep it down for several days if you guys just really want to fuck with them. These are the assholes of the world, okay? These are the guys who protest soldiers' funerals. So on the count of 3, go ahead and type in GodHatesFags.com into your browser. And but these are the worst people ever. They claim that they're that God is behind them, but they're all about just they're evil. They're fuck shitheads.
Hey, let's put it this way. They say it's a U.S. soldier's fault for going against God and fighting against his will.
Yeah, they say things like
Deserves to
thank
die.
God for
It's down.
IEDs.
Yeah,
It's down.
I can't even.
It's
I can't
already
even
down.
get there already.
Go now.
I mean, like in my fucking Google tab on Chrome, it has an upside down American flag on it.
Yeah.
does.
GodHatesFags.com. Just keep hammering it. Just keep hitting refresh.
It's already down.
If you keep that rolling for a little while, if they don't have caching on, then they'll have a bad day. Let's cost them some money.
Let's head into the post show. You ready?
Right. Well,
Yeah.
thank you guys
All right.
for having me.
Look at this shit on. I happen to have
Yeah.
this thing up. It goes.
Okay.
It goes.
Kyle,
look here.
thanks for stopping by. It's always a pleasure. That was Painkiller already, episode 75 with our guest FPS Kyle. And have a nice day.